Hello everyone, we're back. We're going to teleport back to Slitherbow. And hopefully we can move on to the next part of this area. Alright, and look at that, we got another quest to pick up. I'll pick it up. I'm not going to worry about doing it right now. The Great Devourer, yes. Good. Fuck is Quinfoot? Nero, the guard told me you left with Master Matoya to wove an oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I work when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe, and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will be ready. Yay, seat by fire.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare her the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. She is not as she was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that she has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Eulmorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Meanwhile, in Eulmore.
Lord Vauthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness, they have slain sin-eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Eulmore rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will, once we eliminate the Sin-Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Vauthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vauthry's decree, Rak'tika now falls under the governance of Eulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Eulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vauthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Rak'tika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Eulmore to spite us, then? Fools! Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Eulmore, and dealt with as such.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
It's interesting to see how Eulmorans view the world, because Vauthry, well, Ranjit said that anybody still here, when they get back, will be considered a traitor of Eulmore. Well, in order to be a traitor, you have to actually be aligned with said thing and then betray them. That's a requirement of being a traitor. But Vauthry said to the Crystal Exarch that in, serving with the, or fighting the Sin Eaters, and that he will not tolerate insurrection. But in order for an insurrection to happen, he has to actually have been aligned with them in the first place, and he was not. That Eulmore has gained a foothold here in these woods bodes ill for the Knights Blessed. Surely there's something we can do to help Knights Blessed, isn't there? The guard hath been afflicted with a most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. But to prove. How fareth the young guard? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Do not blame yourselves, my friend. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is nigh an impossible task. What of the rest of the Blessed? How have they taken to the news of Eulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose them, both them and the children. I considered a convocation of all the Knights' blessing that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I am truly sorry. We will not, cannot abandon our faith, but there's no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee? I am not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Miro's arrival, I am minded to take to the offensive. The Eulmore's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Rak'tika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, of course. Unless, of course, you finally deciphered the tablet. I have. As a matter of fact, with it, we can prepare everything we need to enter Ixmaya. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. We slay the Light Warden. Good. I have the blessed in your capable. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I will see there's no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, you will first need to obtain a seal to identify the allies of the rocket in times past. One such seal should be awaiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusimekta. While you see to that, Menphili and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbow's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. Fuck that my back is itchy. I don't know if it's like heat stroke or what, but... Oh, it's enough. Let me talk to Quinford real quick here while we're in the area. I don't really care about that. Survey the designated area. Where is the designated area? Looks like it's on the way to where we need to go, so... Let's do that then. Off we go. You'll love this music. I don't know why this music makes me think of Drakengard. So there's that Valen guy. Okay. We've got our unicorn mount. Okay, ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronkans sought to live in harmony with nature and consider certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, the arbiter of life and death. Below it were four others, each equal in rank: the curl, the colibri, the opo-opo, and the wolf, characterized as bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet says that one must pay due reverence to the three of these beasts by placing one's palm on the monuments wrought on their image, and then it must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretations are correct, the order can be discerned by the three commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by its strength do our lands prosper. Be as the opo-opo, rival thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all those who seek harmony with their kin. The tablet says not of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments. Alas, hopefully, all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Alright, let's talk to this dude over here first before we swim down there. That's fine. We got it. Also, here's the Great Serpent of Ronka right beside him, this tiny little creature right here. Look at that little thing. He's very cute. Alright. Okay, so now that we're under here, let's mount up on our carbuncle and see if we can find these ruins in the bottom of the lake. This looks promising. So there's a serpent statue. statue of a snake. Sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Alright. Come along, Bob Dole. Do we need to go into this one now? No, that's Carl. Oppo Oppo is what we need. Place your hand on the Oppo Oppo statue. Sense something happen elsewhere in the lake. Okay, so now we gotta find the wolf statue, I think was the last one. Good thing these all survived, eh? Alright, there we go. Once more, you sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. Which chamber was that though? Was that the one with the snake? Because I think it was. What's that? Because this here has the Chocobo. I don't think Chocobo was one of them, but it's Wolf, Curl, Oppo Oppo, and something else. I think it's right here. There it is. A door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which to press a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. Oh. The space well is underwater. It is, for now, acting a normal well. And it breached. Did you find it? A small medallion bearing the image of an owl, the insignia of Ranka. This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt, this is the seal of Ranka. Well done, Miro. We can begin our preparations into Ixmaya in earnest. Ooh, we get a new weapon. And a level up. I learned Afflatus Rapture, which is a AoE heal. Okay, we get the Blue Spirit Cane, which has this nice little crystal on top of it. Look at that. Alright. Into the wood. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Ixmaya unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slither Burrow and inform the others. When you have recovered your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east out of the village. Alright. Oh wait, this does not have... It probably doesn't have a quest. Right. Let's head over and do Into the Wood real quick. Squirrels or Badul. Minfilia. I'm so glad to see you're safe. Everyone is ready to go if you are. We've done what we can to prepare them for the worst. Still, we should hurry before the children return with you more reinforcements. That you all found the seal is perhaps bittersweet proof that the aid for which you is so painstakingly forged never came. Thus did the Empire crumble, its ruins reclaimed by the wood. Fate is ever a fickle mistress. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaya, and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Wood's protectors to find me when at last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now, let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. Alright, before we do that, guys, it's break time, and then we're going to have the last 30 minutes of today's stream. I know, lots of story today, but that's okay.